excited for the World Series of Beep Baseball to hit Rochester. It starts July 26th.
Yeah, and Hannah is checking it out and trying it. You know, you can maybe watch it in action.
Sure, it's
but
different.
Then when you try it,
yeah,
a whole different appreciation for what goes on. She's talking with some athletes who this sport has really changed their lives.
Yeah, Kirsten, guys, is just about to run from home plate to first base. We got to remind you, the beeping noise will start, and that's when she knows to run. She did this during the commercial break, guys, and, man, she really tackled this base. Well, do you think you could do it again? Yeah! Okay, here we go. Let's see if she's got it. All right, guys.
Ready? Pitch.
Here she goes. And Lauren, she's running. What's the technique here?
The technique here is you run as fast as you can and you tackle the base.
Oh. There it is. She loves, and the thing is, she loves like tackling it full on.
That's what you got to do. You got to go all on and not be afraid of it. That's what in the beginning we were all afraid of running into it, and that's what you got to do is overcome it and just tackle it.
Yeah, overcoming it, and Brian, really, that's what you've done. You became blind about 4 years ago?
Yep.
About 4 years ago, you've got a daughter, a wife. Talk to me about the transition into dealing with your blindness and then becoming a player here.
You know, it's a tough transition, but, you know, there's a lot worse things that could happen, and you just take everything a day at a time, and you figure out, how do I do this? How do I do that? And you know, it's kind of funny because before I lost my vision, I was pretty active running around doing things, and so I spent a lot of time just adjusting, and then this came up, and it's such a great opportunity to be part of a team, to be out there running around, overcoming these fears. You know, the first time we were going to the base, you were just slow, and you had to overcome that and say, I'm going to run, I'm going to give it my all, and just trust.
Yeah, and it's probably a great lesson for your daughter, too, on how to pick yourself up, you know?
Absolutely. I want to be a good role model for her and for anybody out there, you know, that's trying to deal with stuff like this. You don't have to let it shut you down. You can find a way to do anything. Just because you lost your eyes, you can still do almost everything, just a little differently.
What a good attitude. Lauren, a lot of people, you're a professor at college at Brockport, and you also work at a camp for kids with disabilities. You've got to see this kind of attitude all the time, but also it's got to be inspiring to hear Brian talk like that.
Well, not only Brian talk like that, but I know Megan, his daughter, and I know Megan loves watching the team and knowing, as a little girl who's visually impaired herself, that she has a place in the world and that she can be on teams when she grows up and she can play sports, where sometimes that message hasn't been passed on to children with visual impairments. And so that's why this tournament is so important, to open the eyes of people in the public to the sport opportunities for people with visual impairments. And so we're so fortunate to have the tournament in Rochester, and the Monroe County Sports Commission and the Flum Eye Institute and ABVI supporting the tournament. And we're also fortunate to have the college at Brockport so supportive, having all of our students coming and volunteering for the week. And so what we hope is to get some more volunteers for the week. We still need umpires. We still need volunteers for the fields. It's July 28th. The games start July 28th to August 1st is the finals, and it's at Grace and Truth Park in Greece, New York. And it's going to be an awesome week. There'll be games from 8 in the morning until 5 if you want to volunteer, if you just want to come and watch. It's just going to be an awesome tournament, and there's going to be teams here from all over the country. We have
amazing,
24 teams from all over the country, 2 teams from Taiwan, Canada, and it's just going to be an awesome opportunity for people to see a sport for people with visual impairment.
Yeah. Well, I got to... Yeah, Rochester to kick it. I gotta say, way to go, guys. Way to go. Kirsten, are you okay?
Oh, God, yes.
Are you okay?
It's all in a day's work.
All in a day's work. It's been fun here. We gotta wipe you off. She's got grass all over her.
A laundry machine.
Yeah, there you go. Thank you, coaches. Thank you so much. Come out. Thank you.
Hope that you will come.
Thank you.
So
Yes.
I mean, you've seen us play. You should come and see how the real teams play.
I love it.
Yeah, all right. Come on.
They